right, good evening, everyone. It is my great privilege and pleasure to welcome you as we gather together, not only to witness the uniting of James and Mike in marriage, but also to celebrate the life that they already share with each other and with us. It is particularly appropriate that we do so while enveloped in the warmth of your home, a place of many joyful moments for all of us, and a physical extension of the love you have for your family and friends. James and Mike, by our presence we proclaim our respect and support for your commitment to each other. Family and friends, each of you has somehow enriched their lives, and your continued love and support will be a treasure to them. I'm deeply honored to preside over such a joyous event, all the more so because today, Drew and I celebrate our 22nd wedding anniversary. Where is she? Drew! Yeah, there she is. Mike, when you called to ask that I officiate today, Drew and I were thrilled to realize that we would always share this anniversary with both of you. We celebrate marriage as the center of the personal affections that ennoble and enrich human life. The essence of an enduring commitment like the one James and Mike share is the taking of the other person in his entirety. The willingness to publicly proclaim such a commitment is an expression of unconditional love, a love that arises from the spirit within us to define our humanity. Having years ago found in one another someone worthy of their unconditional love, today James and Mike make that proclamation. Now, in this joyful moment, I know I sound serious, it's pretty joyful. James and Mike will both say a few words. James?
Yeah, hold on just a second. Let's get some folks in here. Come on in, Susan. Come on in. We got lots of room up front here. I want you to have a seat. Come on, Susan. Here, there's a seat right there. Yeah, everyone can see. All right, sorry. I want everyone in. This picture getting Oh my gosh, I still have the tag on my jacket.
Don't worry, Michael, we can see you.
I have to read it because I couldn't remember. Okay, so all of our lives we're surrounded by people who fall in love, grow a relationship, and join together to face all kinds of adversity, becoming closer to one another, seemingly with no regrets. And watch them make a history together. And you know that when I was younger, I thought I'd never have a life like that. I convinced myself I didn't want a life like that because it wasn't real or relevant to me, especially as a gay man. I was resigned to the fact that I wouldn't have a life filled with times of strength and unity, one that fostered a unique and lasting understanding between two people. Instead, I would live my life independent from those conventions. I would make my way despite them. And because I assumed that position, naive and defensive as it was, I was able to rise above always feeling different and excluded. And that served me well for a really long time. You understood my position and how important it was to me to make my way through in a straight society. You didn't judge me, you too understood what it was like to be different and what it was like to feel excluded. But those feelings didn't prevent you from pursuing a life filled with love. You lived your life like you always had. And shortly after we met, you let me tag along. And as time went on, we started to make history. During the years, you've shown me how my life and my relationships are real and relevant. And you've shown me that as we lead through example, our lives, our relationship is real and relevant, not only for each other, but for all around us. So to actually see the day when we can stand here in front of our family and friends, and I can say, I love you, I want to continue making history with you because we have built a unique and lasting understanding of one another. We are real, our relationship is real, our life is real. To see this day brings me great joy because we stand here as we always have. We're not
All right, now Mike.
Not as good. I knew I shouldn't have started at 2 this afternoon.
That's right, you were.
James Rafferty. 16 years ago, almost to this very day, you came to that Sunday night Simpsons gathering all by yourself.
You want Matt to read?
You walked into that Golden Gate flat, met all these new friends and people, and then you changed my life forever. At first, we must have seemed like an unlikely pair. You with that stern look. Your shaved head, tattoos, chains, and jewelry all over. And your gritty punk rock ethos. And then me. My suburban conformity, my love of Broadway musicals, obsession with Stephen Sondheim, and my utter devotion to the movie Somewhere in Time, which I don't think is a good movie, I just love it. But from the beginning, we balanced each other perfectly, and over the past 16 years, James, my love has nothing but grown for you. My love is deeper and nearer, simpler and freer, and richer and clearer than it has ever been. James, I love you for your gentleness and your kindness of spirit. I love you for your sometimes brutal honesty. I love you for your intelligence and curiosity. I love you for how you support me in everything I choose to do. But most of all, I love you because you make everything in my life better and more complete.
Now's the time for that which the state of California requires.
Finally.
Michael if you'll please face each other and repeat after me. James, I, James Rafferty, take you, Michael Hersick, to be my lawful wedded husband.
I, James Rafferty, take you, Michael Hersick, to be my lawfully wedded husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Mike, please repeat after me. I, Michael Hersick, take you, James Rafferty, to be my lawful wedded husband.
I, Michael Hersick, take you, James Rafferty, to be my lawful wedded husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
This day forward.
You can do it, Mike.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
In sickness and in health.
Sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Gentlemen, your rings. These rings. These rings are symbols of your commitment and love for one another. May they always remind you of the vows that you have taken here today. James, if you'll take Mike's hand and place the ring on Mike's finger, and please repeat after me. Mike, this ring is a symbol.
Mike, this ring is a symbol
of my commitment to you. Mike, if you'll take your ring and place it on James' finger, and please repeat after me. James, this ring is a symbol.
This ring is a symbol
of my commitment to you.
Of my commitment to you.
Love is the greatest gift we are given to share in this life. Delight in each other's company. Reflect on what drew you together, each other together in the beginning. Hold on to the feelings you share today. Never take one another for granted, and you are destined for a joyful marriage all of your days. Embrace your family and friends, for they have helped you become the persons you are today. As it has been to this day, may your home continue to be a source of peace and joy for all who gather here. And may it always be the one place in the entire world where you most want to be. James and Mike, having declared and pledged your love and faithfulness each to the other, as witnessed by all assembled here, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and husband. Kiss your husband.
Great.
The paparazzi. Oh, because of the light.
It's good that you guys.
Internet hands.
Well, I wasn't gonna listen. We were gonna come back.
Anybody surprised?